Hello everyone, the purpose of this video is to show you how you could solve a square root with your mind instead of using a calculator. Because with all this new technology, we would rather use it than our minds. And it is really important to think, to develop our brain cells. So here is an important question. What is a square root? We cannot solve it if we do not know what it is. So in this world of the good and the evil, we will always have the inverse of something. For example, inverse operations. The inverse operation of addition is subtraction, from multiplication is division, and from the square of a number is, well, the square root. So let's take a closer look to the squaring of a number and the square root, in which we are focusing today, and this looks really pretty with her clothes. As we can see, the square of 5 is 25. Why? Well, because you multiply, in this case, 5 by itself, by 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. 3 to the square is 9, 1 to the square is 1, etc, etc, etc. And now here, the square root. Well, as I told before, the square root is the inverse operation of the squaring. So, why the square root of 25 is 5? Because you have to find a number that multiplied by itself gives you 25. In this case, 5 times 5 gives you 25. So this is why the square root of 25 is 5. Or the square root of 9 is 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. So most of us know the square roots of basic numbers such as 4. Well, it is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. Or the square root of 64, that is 8. So now let's start. We will find the square root of 253. So what we're going to do first is to separate the number by pairs from right to left. So we will do this here to know that they're separated right there. And here is a 0, we cannot see it, but it is there. And we will draw a line right here. Now, we will try to find a number that multiplied by itself give us a number close to 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and it is bigger than 2, so we will use 1. 1 times 1 is 1, so we will write here the square of this number, and we will subtract it to the original. 2 minus 1 is 1. We will write this right here, and we will separate now the last digit, and we will draw another line here. Now we will double this number and write it here. 1 times 2 is 2, and we will try to find a number that multiplied by 2 gives us 15. So let's do it with pencil. With a 7, because 7 times 2 is 14. So we will write that number here and here, and we will multiply it the 7 times the 27. So 7 times 7, 49, 7 times 2, 14, plus 4 is 18. So 7 is not a number. Let's try with a 5. We multiply this times the 25. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12. And as you can see, this number is smaller than this number, so we will subtract it. So 5 to 13, 8, 3 to 5, 2, and 1 to 1, 0. So this is our remainder, but if we multiply 15 times 15, supposedly this is our square root, it gives us 225, and we have to add the remainder, plus 28, 252. But as you can see, 225 is not really close to 253, so let's try to make this root a bit more accurate. How? With the decimal points. So we will write these digits right here. And let's add another line. It will work as we have done it here, but with the point. So we will again double this number and write it here. It is 30. And we will try to find a number, then multiply it by 30 gives us 280 because we will separate the last digit as in here. So we can use a 9 and we will write it here and here with our decimal point. Alright, so now we will multiply it. 9 times 9, 81. 9 times 0, 0 plus 8, 8. And 9 times 3, 27. Again, we will subtract it. 1 to 10, 9. 9 to 10, 1. 8 to 8, 0. And 2 to 2, 0. Alright, so now we have a more accurate root. If we multiply 15.9 times 15.9, we get 252.81. And if we add our remainder, that we have to remember that it has a decimal point, it's 253. So we can conclude that square roots are not hard. They just have a set of steps that have to be followed and maybe memorized. And they are not for lazy people because, as I have told before, they have a lot of steps, and if you're lazy, you cannot do all of them. Anyways, square roots are for everybody, and we all should learn how to solve them.